Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Expert Examiner IELTS. My name is Glyn, and in this video, we have another practice speaking test. This time it's with Taha from Turkey. So, enjoy. Good afternoon. My name is Glyn. Would you please tell me your full name?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon. My name is Zeki Taha Oğuzhan. Yeah,
And what should I
pleasure.
call you?
You can call me Taha with my middle name.
Okay, thank you, Taha. Now, in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Where do you live?
Well, I'm living in the south part of Turkey, a city called Osmaniye. It's an insignificant city, I would say. Yeah.
And what do you like most about this place?
So the place that I'm living in, there are like plenty of forests, and I'm also located in the beginning of the mountain, so I can go to the mountain like wherever I want, whenever I want. And also the place that I'm living in is famous for their peanuts. So I really like eating peanuts as well, peanut butter especially. Yeah.
And is there anything you'd like to change about this place?
Well, right now the infrastructure isn't so well because of the major earthquake in 2023. I would say that I would definitely choose to change our ways and roads. It's really hard to go somewhere else. Yeah.
And do you think you'll continue living in this place in the future?
I don't think so. I'm living with my parents right now. I'm really trying hard to achieve something and in order to start my life. So yeah, I would say that I will move soon.
Let's talk about drinking now. How much water do you usually drink every day?
Uh, I can't say a specific portion of drinking water, but I would say that I usually drink like maybe 5 bottles of water, 5 glasses of water, excuse me. So it really helps me to refresh myself while I'm studying.
And what other things do you drink?
Like Coke and some other things that you can consider as a junk drinks. And like occasionally I drink, but most of the time I drink water and guzzling water, especially also. I forgot to mention about it. I really drink a lot of guzzling water as well.
And does your country have any well-known drink brands?
Uh, Yes, we have Iran. It's a kind of combination of yogurt and water, and you can compare, you can mix it, like you can have it with any kind of food. It really goes well with any kind of food. So Iran is one of the special drinks that we have.
And are there any kinds of drinks that you avoid?
Well, I don't drink alcohol or like any kinds of alcohol. And also like the other drinks that harmful, such as like I said, Coke. It's kind of junk drink. Uh, like I try to be at the safe side. I I try to drink as much water as I can and gas and water as well.
Mhm. Let's talk about parks now. Are there a lot of parks near where you live?
Well, unfortunately, no. The closest park to my place is, yeah, is about like maybe 15 minutes with a car drive. So like there are a couple of parks that I can go, but it's kind of at the distance, like where I can go like with only a car.
Mhm. And when did you last go to a park?
Well, yesterday I really like going park because it's one of the uh, activities that I can do because there are not too much of things that I can do here. So I also like nature a lot. So yesterday I went to a park.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Now, in this next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about this topic for between 1 and 2 minutes. But before that, you'll have 1 minute to prepare for your talk, and you may take notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I can understand. Thank
Mhm. I will now share the topic on my screen, and you see the topic.
Yes, I can see right now. I see.
Mhm. I'd like you to talk about a photo that you like. Your 1 minute of preparation time starts now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of your preparation time. To remind you, you'll have between 1 and 2 minutes to give your talk, and I will let you know when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Okay, sure. The photo that I really like was the photo that I took at the top of the Galata Tower in Istanbul. So in this day, I was with my sister, and I was working in Istanbul, to be honest. And I was with my sister. We were going around, getting around to the city, and we had a chance to visit Galata Tower. It was a really mesmerizing, building coming from the Byzantine Empire. So we really had a hard time to wait there to take a photos because there was a really long line for us to wait. And also the second or third floor of the Galata Tower had a museum, has a museum inside of it as well, where you can see the minimap of Istanbul. And after that, like there were a lot of tourists as well, but like we had a really hard time to find a spot to take had my photos taken. So at the end, I really dressed well, and also I did a really good preparation for my air for this special day because like my sister was was with me, and we were to see a lot of places, and I really looked at to my side, and my sister took my photo, and ever since I've been using this photo like a lot of for numerous platforms to the numerous platforms. I believe this is the only photo that I have
Okay,
like
thank you.
proper photo. Mhm.
All right. So you've been talking about this photo that you like. Let's talk about photography now. What kind of things do people like taking photos of?
Uh, Excuse me, can you repeat the question again?
Mhm. What kinds of things do people like taking photos of?
Uh, okay. So, firstly, nature is one of the mesmerizing spots that people have desire to take photos, and also like some small animals as well, like such as bees and butterflies as well. And some of the people are really into technology as well. They really take a lot of some of the different kinds of plane photos, like maybe aircrafts, I would say. Yeah.
Mhm. And what skills or abilities does a good photographer need?
Well, firstly, you shouldn't shake too much, and you should have a good device to take a photo with. Uh, on the other hand, what can I say more? Um, like people should, uh, you know, have a passion to find some sceneries as well. Like they have to, find the chance to take photos. Maybe they have to wait for so long of times because sometimes taking a good photo requires really good passions, really, determined passions, I would say. Yeah.
Hmm. And how was taking photographs in the past different to how it is nowadays?
Uh, I would say there are a lot of differences. First of all, the photos that in the past, the photos in the past were black and white. So there is a really big revolution. You can get your photos in colorful way. You can print your photos in a colorful way as well. And also there's another advantage, which is you can take a lot, like as much as photos you want, and you can store those photos in a one device, and like you can bring up those photos like at at any time. And also some technological advancements as well, some advanced cameras that you can capture in a moment in a really accurate way, I would
Thank
say.
you.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about creativity now. So we know a lot of creative people become photographers, but apart from photography, what other professions might a creative person be interested in?
uh, I would say graphic designers, it also requires a lot of creativity because they expect you to create something with your imaginary, like you have to use your imaginary to create, flyers or something like that for like maybe a company or a wedding, or like I can give an example from my profession as well, like inventors, engineers. It really requires a lot of creativity, immense amount of creativity, to be honest, because what we see outside is kind of like a lot of revolution, from cars to planes. It requires a lot of creativity and knowledge as well. You should put up some ideas in your head, and uh, make it to like transform it into a product, let's say. Yeah.
Mhm. Some people say that it's impossible to teach someone how to be creative. What do you think?
Well, there are different kinds of people, also different kinds of brains that people have, minds that people have. So some people might be into numerical areas, but on the other hand, some others would be into the creative side, uh,
Do you
and
think
like
those numerically focused people, do you think those people could be taught to be more creative?
I would say yes, because if you're numerically into something, and you can express yourself in a numerical way in your profession, most of the people that have numerical interests are engineers, doctors, and inventors. That's how people who has numerical interests become can could become creative. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of the test. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this practice speaking test. Please do let me know in the comments section what score you think this candidate deserves for his performance. As always, I will make my own follow-up video, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Monday. In this follow-up video, I will give my own thoughts, feedback, analysis, and importantly, I will give my own scores for this performance. Yeah, and if you would like your own free practice speaking test with feedback, or if you'd like me to check your IELTS writing tasks, then I collect all of my candidates on my Telegram channel, Expert Examiner. A link to that channel is given in the description. If you don't want to take the risk of joining the lottery and you have a lot of money and you would like to have a paid mock test or a paid writing check, then information on how you can get that is on my website, expertexaminer.com. And again, a link to that website is given in the description below. More videos coming soon, but for now, bye bye.